whole of the cerebrum there, right? And then you have the lobes also here. Frontal lobe, okay, this is the parietal, this is the occipital, temporal. Okay, so frontal and parietal, how do you separate them? You look for the central sulcus line over there. Okay, you can see the continuous line there. So that is the central sulcus. Okay, so that separates your frontal lobe from your parietal lobe. Okay, so this is your occipital, and these two are temporal on either side, right? So that is cerebrum, and this is your cerebellum. Okay, and this is your olfactory nerve, the long one. Okay, this is the optic nerve. Okay, the optic nerve. And then where's the medulla? The diencephalon there. Oh yeah, okay. And the other half. Okay, this is the brainstem. So this is your thalamus. Okay, the whole thing. That's your thalamus. And pons, medulla oblongata. Okay, mesencephalon is not included for your practical. So thalamus, pons, and medulla oblongata. Okay, and your hypoglossal nerve is this one. Okay, the one above. So now you read the question carefully. Okay, whether you are asked for the part of the brain or you are asked for the cranial nerve. Okay, if you are asked to identify the cranial nerve, you see a sticker there, and your question is identify your cranial nerve, then you are sure it's hypoglossal. If you are asked to identify which part of your brain is this, then write it down as medulla. Okay, the only nerve which you are asked for in your medulla is hypoglossal. Okay, so you read the question and then you answer it clearly accordingly. So that is about your brain. Anything else in brain? Olfactory bulb and nerve are the same. Okay, the projection which you see there, that is the olfactory bulb, and that is the olfactory nerve. Okay, so this is the bulb, olfactory bulb. Okay, bulb, B-U-L-B.
Forever. The same.
So that is the sclera. Okay, that is the cornea, the outermost region. Okay, so that's the cornea. This is the sclera. Okay, and then the innermost region is your lens. Okay, so sclera, cornea, and lens. So these are the three layers which you are asked for. And then for your ear, can you take the ear model there? So this is your external ear. Okay, the whole of this. So the whole of this is your external ear. That's your tympanic membrane. Okay, that's your tympanic membrane or your eardrum. So this separates your external ear from your middle ear. This whole thing is your middle ear. Okay, that's the pharyngotympanic tube. Okay, which extends from the middle ear. So that is your middle ear fully. Okay, so the tympanic membrane, it separates your outer ear from middle ear. Then comes, this is your inner ear. The moment you see your semicircular canal and your cochlea, that's your inner ear. Okay. So 4 parts here: outer ear, tympanic membrane, middle ear, and inner ear. Right? Okay, then coming over to your spinal cord. I think 3 things again. Spinal cord. So how do you identify the anterior side of your spinal cord?
The fissure.
Fissure there. Okay, so that is the fissure. So the where you have your fissure is your anterior side, anterior median fissure. So this is your anterior gray horn. This is your posterior gray horn. Okay, another way you look for the ganglion. Ganglion is present only in the dorsal root. Where is dorsal root present? Posterior side only. Okay, so that is posterior gray horn, much thinner. Anterior gray horn is wider and bigger. Okay. And then the central canal is the one at the center. Okay, the center one. I'm not sure how the central canal will be labeled for you. Probably a picture may be kept with the arrow labeling. Okay, showing the central canal. So that is the central canal, and the whole thing section of spinal cord. And if you are asked for spinal cord alone, then probably this will be the one which is kept. Okay, if you see a label there, so that will be your spinal cord. Okay, and asking you for 3 layers of spinal cord, which is your dura mater, arachnoid, and your pia mater. So that is that. And if you see a sticker here, what do you write it there? It's your skin. Don't blink if you see a sticker on the outermost layer. Okay, so that's your skin. Okay, so you can expect to see a sticker anywhere on the outer layer. And coming to your, so that is your CNS. Coming over to your gland, your pituitary gland. Where's the pituitary from here?
The small one.
Oh.
Don't drop. The brain.
Gland should be there.
Okay,
So that is the pituitary. Pituitary gland coming down from the hypothalamus. Okay, so that's the pituitary gland. And then coming over to your neck, that is your thyroid. Thyroid gland. And then all these are your. Where is the thyroid here? Where is your thyroid gland? Okay, pituitary, thyroid, and then you have your pancreas here. This is the pancreas. Okay. That is your adrenal. Thyroid gland is here. Okay. This is your adrenal gland, and that's your kidney. Okay. Now, when you ask for function of kidney, don't write as urine production. You are supposed to write what one of the hormones secreted by the kidney. Okay. So make sure you write erythropoietin or renin or any other calcitriol. All these are hormones secreted. So kidney, adrenal, thyroid, and then your pituitary. Okay, so all these are adrenal glands. And the last one, your gonads. Your gonads are down, reproductive, male and female reproductive. And then can you bring the skin also?
Bring the what?
Skin. Skin.
Oh, I thought 去哪里找皮给他。
Okay, so that is the skin. Male and female. Okay, so that is the sweat gland. Okay, sweat gland. Sweat gland, you can see a long tube opening over there outside is the sweat pore. And this full layer is epidermis. Okay, this fully is epidermis. And that's your sebaceous gland. Remember, sebaceous gland is always associated with your hair. That gives your oily secretion to your hair. Okay, so that is your sebaceous gland, and this is your sweat gland. And this region, the yellow color region, is your hypodermis. Okay, the hypodermis. Where hypo means below, epi means above. So this is your epidermis. This is your hypodermis. Okay, this is sebaceous sweat gland. This is also sweat gland. This is also sebaceous gland, the cut section. Okay, so that is for your skin. And then going to your male reproductive. There in male reproductive. Okay, starting from your penis down here, that is the testes. Okay, and then this belong to this. Okay, prostate. That is the prostate gland. Can you bring the other model? This is so bad. This. Hey, no, this is female. That's why I want to. No. The seminal vesicle, okay. Seminal vesicle, prostate. Can you bring another model? The other model, this is female. Yeah, can you bring that? Much better. Okay, this is seminal vesicle. This is prostate. And that is the ductus deferens. Okay, the yellow colored tube there. That is the ductus deferens going all the way down to your penis. So you can see here much clearer. Okay, that is the testes. That is the ductus deferens or the vasa deferens. Okay, and that's the seminal vesicle, prostate gland. Okay, and the penis. So 5 things that you need to know: penis, testes, ductus deferens, seminal vesicle, prostate. The same thing, the other side, the penis, and then testes, prostate. You can see only there. Okay, and that's the urethra. So 5 things you need to know in male. That's the urinary bladder. Okay, that's the urinary bladder. Female.
Female.
Female is there.
Sorry, your head.
Female. That's the uterus. Okay. From the uterus, you have the opening, the vagina. Okay. And then this is your bladder. And then just behind the structure of the uterus, that's your ovary, the yellow color structure. And the tube there, that's the fallopian tube. Okay, the fallopian tube, ovary, uterus. The opening coming out from your uterus is your vagina. Okay, the one anterior to it is your urethra, the one posterior to it is your anus. Okay, so that's it. That's all. All of them are done.
10 minutes. Wait, wait. 哦，等一下你看啊。
The yellow color structure is your ovary. Now this model is a bit different and a bit tricky, so make sure you if this is kept on, you should be able to identify that is the prostate, that is the bladder, urinary bladder, and that is the seminal vesicle. Okay? At the back of prostate. The anus here, and the urethra continuing down there.